What's up, Sodomites? Now, incredibly, some of you were not fully convinced from my last video of Bob Larson's ability to rid human souls of demon infestation. Now, look, people, exorcisms date all the way back to the time of Jesus. Not black Jesus, though. The Jesus wasn't a blackie. Can we get another up there? Okay, there we go. Now, he performed many an exorcism, like in Matthew 8, for instance, when the beautiful white Jesus came across two demons, and they begged the Jesus to drive them out into a herd of pigs that was nearby. Now, I'm not exactly sure why he decided to oblige them, because, well, they were demons, but I guess he was in the mood to kill a whole bunch of pigs or something, because he cast them into the water, and those demon piggies drowned and were totally pwned. And not just the pigs, but this little pig herder right here too. He's pretty pwned. Good luck explaining that to Mom and Dad. Anyhow, here's a play-by-play of Larson's big fat gay exorcism. Now, first, Larson says a whole bunch of crap here, and he actually acknowledges that it's true that you cannot pray the gay away, but you can scare the shit out of it. And that's exactly what Larson is going to do right here. So we meet this guy Brian, who's got a gay demon inside of him. And immediately the cameraman freaks out a little bit. Gets a little spastic with the camera. It's understandable. He probably thinks it's catchy. And then we learn from Brian that
Satan set up a sequence of events with people in my life to make sure that I would fall.
Now, did you hear that? Satan set up a sequence of events to make sure that he'd fall. See, that's what Satan does. He sets up elaborate human Rube Goldberg devices. You get in your car, the wheel spins you over to the gay bar, you trip all the way onto your bar stool, and that causes a chain reaction of some burly trucker dude to start buying you tequila shots, and the next thing you know, you're teabagging him in a Motel 6. It's an insidious chain of events. So Larson starts telling everybody about the nature of the gay demons, and he shares a real pearl of wisdom right here.
I have a saying in my book, In the Name of Satan. How a demon got in may not be how it stays in.
So basically, if the demon was ejaculated into you, it's not necessarily going to stay in through those means. This is fascinating stuff, people. Now, I think it might be the appropriate time to bring up the fact that I kind of think that Brian here looks a lot like Alan Ruck, the actor that played Cameron Fry in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And here's the really freaky part. Alan Ruck looks like Haley Joel Osment, but Haley Joel Osment doesn't look a whole lot like Brian. However, Haley Joel Osment does see dead people. And what are gay demons? They're dead people. Now, look, could all of that be just some big, crazy coincidence? I don't see how it possibly could be.
Oh! Oh! You will not have this, man.
Okay, so here we see the demon begin to manifest in Brian, and clearly this possession is genuine because he doesn't even notice this guy right over here practically begging for Brian to slap him 5. He's just like, bro, you gonna do this? Are we gonna do this? But he just leaves him hanging. Bros don't do that to each other, but gay demons do. Now soon, the gay demon really starts fighting for Brian's soul.
It's mine. You can't have him.
Now, see, gay demons are always territorial like that. If you've ever tried to borrow their eyeliner or something, you'd know. But Bob just isn't having it.
Come to attention, you who torment him sexually. Come on! Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Anyhow, the gay demon temporarily goes into hiding, and Brian returns.
Brian, you're trying to come back. Yeah, Brian. Brian, I know this is strenuous. See, Brian, When you're dealing with the demon, you got to keep the demon up to deal with the demon.
Now, did you guys catch that? He said that when you're dealing with a demon, you gotta keep the demon to deal with the demon. Because he's a demon. And when you got the demon, you gotta deal with the demon. Due to the fact that he's a demon, and we're all really just dealing with the demon, so basically just demon.
You know what homosexual spirits hate more than anything?
Now, if you're confused as to why homosexual spirits hate male physical intimacy so much, it's because it causes them to spontaneously ejaculate, thereby robbing them of their power. It's brilliant. So Brian goes on to confess his acts of homosexuality to Christ, which probably includes butt sex, a couple of BJs, and downloading the entire Pet Shop Boys discography on iTunes. But then the demon comes back, and he's scary, and these two can't even freaking believe it.
He's mine! He's been mine for years! And I'm gonna hold on to him! You'll never get him!
Unless you want to watch a Real Housewives of Atlanta marathon or something. So Gay Demon is really losing it now. But Larson stumps him with this question.
What does this book say? What does the book say?
He can't answer, because like most Christians, he hasn't read the Bible. Well, Brian's consciousness returns again with an expression that I seriously hope is not his sex face, and he starts crying, and then for a second, really looks like they're about to make out there, right? So, to stifle the sexual tension, he brings out all of these soccer moms onto the stage to, squeeze out the demon with their breast fat or something. And I don't know what's up with this stubby little cross. It looks more like a plus sign if you ask me. But then, the gay demon comes back. He has got his crazy face on. He is denying his bros high fives again. He is in it to win it.
Ah!
But Larson knows exactly how to take him down. Get him to say the words, Holy Spirit.
To the Holy Spirit!
To the Holy Spirit!
The worst thing in the world for a filthy, stinking sex demon to say is the Holy Spirit. They hate it. Because it's holy.
Got that? The Holy Spirit is holy. So finally, having struck that crucial blow, Larson is able to get the gay demon on the ropes, and the audience finishes him off with way too many high fives for his gay demon brain to process. So, people, if you're still skeptical that humans could be possessed by demons, then it's probably because you're possessed by a demon yourself. I recommend visiting your local exorcist at least 3 times a year and following up with a rigorous regimen of rating, commenting, subscribing, and following me on Facebook and the Twitter. Links are down below in the Christ box. And share this video. And I'm talking about more than on just that Google Plus crap. I mean, who goes on people's Google Plus accounts and takes a look at what videos they posted? Now, nobody does that. I'm talking about the money social platforms here, okay? Twitter, Facebook, and I don't know, Pinterest. I don't even know what the freak that is, but that's better than Google Plus. Google Plus, you screwed up. You created a platform that nobody likes, nobody wants to check out, and I'm calling you out on it, Google Plus. So anyhow, the point is, share this freaking video. You don't have to, but if you don't, you'll totally burn in hell. Later, Sodomites! Jesus!